The US election is on in November, so I wanted to have a look and try and predict what's going to happen. Fortunately, I've already done this with a whole series of videos in the link above. And that means that I already know what the best methods are, and I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I can just apply what we've already covered. So there are many methods that we can use, such as who's the tallest. Actually, while it's not irrelevant, the tallest candidate has won the popular vote in 2/3 of elections. And the popular vote doesn't always necessarily win, as we know from last time. So from our playlist, Presidential Election 2016, the best method is covered here. Leading method predicts a Trump win. So it worked. Again. Here, the basic idea is that if the S&P, the stock market, goes up, then the incumbent remains. In particular, we want to compare the election day with the closing price 90 days before. This is covered in greater detail in this video with the link above, and the source is given in the description below this video. So what do we do? Well, if we go back 90 days from the election, that's August the 5th. So we just go to August the 5th, and we can see that the market closed at 3327. And what that means is if the S&P is higher than 3327 on the day of the election, then we expect Trump to win. Note that it is now, at the time of recording, 3455. Basically 3456. So it is higher already. I imagine you're hearing all the time about how we're hitting all-time record highs for the stock market. So that basically is very supportive of Trump winning. But this method doesn't make a call until the day of the election. So we're just going to have to wait until then and compare and see what it says. Another strong pattern supporting Trump, that's assuming that the S&P remains above 3327 on the day of the election, is that in America we nearly always get 2 terms for a president, which is covered in the video here with the link above. What that says is that nearly always a president will get 2 terms. Okay, George Bush Sr. only got 1 term, but he was unusual because actually what normally happens is that one party gets 2 terms, then the other party gets 2 terms, and then we go back to where we began for 2 terms and change again after 2 terms. That just keeps happening. Each time, a vast amount of money is spent on campaigning, but at the end of the day, this is what happens. In the case of George Bush Sr., he broke the rule. We had 2 terms of Reagan, after which the pattern should have gone to Democrats, but didn't. So we were in a 3rd term of Republicans, which was exceptional to begin with. None of these patterns are 100%, but both the stock market and 2 terms followed by 2 terms followed by 2 terms are very strong patterns. So then we come to the betting market. At the moment, I'm backing Trump. Because, as I said, we have the 2 pattern rule. And so I reckon that Trump should win with a probability of about 80 to 90%. So the odds should be something like 1.2, maybe 1.3. But here, they're giving me more than double your money odds. So I'll take that. Thank you very much. I want to wait till the day of the election so that I can have confirmation from the stock market model. So if the stock market is above our level at that stage, then I'd be looking to add backing Trump. But we don't know what the world's going to be like at that stage. So patience. Finally, last time, I'm in credit backing Trump. So this is a part of what I've already made from Trump. So thank you very much. Also, last time, the bookies got it wrong. They lost a considerable amount of money. Hundreds of millions were bet backing Hillary Clinton to win. Since the market was very confident that she would, you could get 4 or 5 times your money if you backed Trump. So even the bookies can get it wrong. As you can see here, on Monday, Paddy Power shortened the odds for a Clinton win to 1 to 5, or an 83% chance, while giving Trump an only 20% probability of victory. Got that one wrong. And if the bookies can be wrong, so can we. But that's all I have to say on the election, until maybe the day of the election, since I already know the method I want to apply, which is the stock market one, which is the leading model, and for that I just have to wait.